only purpose of man's sojourn on this earth is to seek God.
I remember you mentioning, it might have been last year, that Hansa Song is but more directly correlated or connected to, of course, the first ray, which is Archangel Michael. Are we then, as spiritual beings, are we aspects or some part thereof them here on earth?
Firstly, you have to study your Guru, your direct master who's in front of you. Instead of looking around the far ocean, Neptune is by your side and tapping you. He's putting his arms around you and you're looking at the Neptune statue. How foolish is that? How foolish is that? First, you have to see the person in front of you, your master. You have to study it. Is he of the first ray? Is he of the second ray? Is he of the third ray? So people who don't know any information about him, you look at his face, directly look at his face. Does he look like a cook or butler or a warrior? What does he look like? To use your common sense, what does the face of the master look like? Is it a warrior god's face? If you can't perceive it, then see his horoscope. You'll see the ruling planet is Mars. Okay, that's the warrior. Sun is ascended, is exalted in the house of religion. His ascendant is the sun. The sun is exalted in the house of dharma. So that means if his sun is exalted in the house of dharma, he should create a new system of solar meditation. He should develop that, which nobody has done on the, as far as we know, on the planet. Which I have done, cultivated a technique called Surya Yoga. Now Surya and Chandra. Surya is Michael, Moon is Gabriel. Surya is fire, Gabriel is water. So is this person who's done Surya as a fire, so therefore he is a first ray person. Therefore all the disciples who come to him must have some first ray of the sun in their horoscopes, if you see. So your master is a first ray person. Therefore, you are first and foremost essentially connected to Saint Michael, which is Kartikeya, and then connected to Mahendra, which is Saint George, and then is connected to King Arthur, which is Vikramaditya. So these are kings of the first ray. So you also are of the first ray. So you will go via the route of Arthur, George, Michael and God. You will go after the route. Okay? That is Gurunath, Vikramaditya, Mahendra, Kartikeya and Shiva. So Shiva is basically first ray. Vishnu is the second ray. Brahma is the third ray to fifth ray. So have you got your answer clear? You're a first ray person. And you take your instructions from El Maurya, Chandragupta Maurya. And first ray people are very good, definite in decision. If there's no other cloud of ray, they are good in deciding. They know what they want. They usually join the army or are like warriors. They make quick decisions. They are definite about what they want. The second planet is the first exalted planet in your master's horoscope. So all those who stick by me for a long, long time, their first ray, the ray of the sun is very strong in them and in their planet. Second exalted planet in my horoscope is, first is in the house of religion, sun. So I teach you Surya Yoga, the technique. Second is in the house of moksha, salvation. So you will all do techniques which give you release from the suffering and bondage of this earth. Are you doing such a technique? What's the name of the technique? Kriya Yoga. So that given by Jupiter is strong in the house of liberation. And the first is the sun, which is given by Surya Yoga. So that's how you can tell why you're this thing. If you see a constant transmission from your master, he is like the sun descended on the earth, and he will be. There's the sign of a true master. If nobody does it, or very few people do it, then I'm afraid then there are very few masters. That's the practical experience. So if he is radiating like the sun, that means your first ray is Michael ray. Michele. Got it clear? And greatest of the masters of the archangels was recently, he had a great part to play, it was Lucifer. Lucifer means Luciano, the one who brings in the light. So he stole the sacred fire from the gods and gave it to man, and hence he was punished to be amongst men, and he had to constantly come to earth and help the people of earthlings. So it was a sacrifice of Lucifer, who gave the secrets of the gods to man. Lucifer was the great being, and the angels did not like this. So he was dethroned from his position. Also in the Indian pantheon, it is Shukracharya, Venus, who gave the science of immortality to the demons. This thing, or to mortals, rather than demons, you should say to mortals. The gods had the secret of immortality, but their ego hadn't been destroyed. The earthlings had not the secret of immortality, but the ego. So the earthlings were also given the secret of immortality, taken from the gods. So these are the story of the stars. If you want to look at the origin of the angels and all, look into the texts of the Vedas and the Upanishads and all the great hierarchy of the angels. You also could get the book of the star angels. Of course, you're talking about Elohim. I'll give you an example of this thing. See the Surya is the planetary angel. Then galactic angel would be his father, Kashyap and Aditi. So Kashyap Aditya. Aditya is Surya. Kashyap is his father, who is the whole galactic system. And his father is Marich, who is the whole universe. So that is the Elohim. Marich, Atri, Angiras, Pulastya, Pulaha, Vashishta.
Saptarishi.
That is the Saptarishi of the star. But that's what you have put them as the Saptarishi. But they've gone beyond that stage into the Elohim. So Elohim is even closer. They may be the Sapta galaxies or the 7 superclusters which are close to God. And each of these people are informing spirits. They can be invoked. And they can come to you. But the best is, rather than you catch your nose, have you ever seen anyone, trying to blow their nose this way? And then put their hanky back. So if you have a Sadguru, you don't have to go to the planetary. You solve your problems to the Sadguru and he does it. You try it if you want. You call the planet Jupiter or Venus or Mars and say, breathe through my breath. Nothing's going to happen. You call Gurunath and he will breathe through your breath. Why? The covenant is not with your planets. The covenant, the contract is with your master. Right? He may give you a mantra of one of the planets. But that's a different thing. You have a covenant with him and he is responsible. He is responsible for your spiritual growth and welfare. Now we'll get on to the technique. Anandamanandaparapasannam Jnanaswarupam Bodharupam Yogindravidiyam Avarogya Vaidhyam Srimad Guru Nityam